Hey guys, we're back after a little layoff from our previous session to continue our campaign on the high seas. Thank you, We Game Together in Room 51 for joining us and play a little D&D. So Melissa couldn't make it tonight, so we're gonna probably kill her off quick and call it good.
Black spot.
The black spot. Come on, you guys know. I mean, the black spot, was that in a bunch of pirate things, right? Or is it literally just from like the Muppet Treasure Island?
No, I think it's.
I don't know.
In the Muppet Treasure Island, which is such a fantastic movie. They one of the puppets gets like a black spot, and it was basically a note from other pirates that they were going to come get him or whatever. So when we were kids, we would always like leave each other black spots in like drawers and like in like random places that they would find it. So that's really good.
Nice. So Dan, do you want to give us a recap of kind of where we left off? And
all right. So we had our dubious and lovely crew that was sailing on a boat with Captain Maximilian Dubois, his first mate Braun, the half-orc, Serene, the tiefling, and the Bella, the other half-orc, as they searched for the boat called the Iron Coffer. The Iron Coffer is said to have been wrecked in an outlying island outside of port. The crew, all of you folks were given a quest to go and bring back this crew alive. While you were out at sea, you noticed that there was a ship that Captain Maximilian was distinctly saying to keep an eye on, while the crew got a little bit distracted, dealing with both Serene and Bella, and I know Lawrence had a little bit of problem with Braun, and Braun's bringing up the mommy issues quite often. And so, with that being said, where we left off was the ship that Maximilian was asking everybody to watch oh so patiently, to make sure that they did not either try to hinder your plans or beat you to the prize. You find yourselves essentially about to be boarded by this ship as it is coming right up on your tail, cannons drawn. You're watching the crew start to light, from what you can see, little flickers through the cannon hole, so you know something is about to go down. So with that being said, Captain Maximilian essentially notices this ship and says, "Everyone to their post! Make haste! We're about to be boarded! I told you, Lawrence, I told you, keep an eye for that boat! What you been doing up in the crow's nest this whole time?"
Sir, it was Scuttle that was supposed to be up in the crow's nest. Don't look at me.
That's right. You're swabbing me deck. Scuttle, what the heck is going on?
Well, you see, I got sleepy, and the boat's rocking you back and forth. It's really relaxing. So, sorry about that.
As you're making your excuses to why you've been asleep at in the crow's nest because it was so comfy up there, apparently, you see Braun is quickly running into a storage room and coming right back out. He's got multiple swords and spears and scimitars, rapiers, a plethora of weapons, and says, "Quickly, come gather your gear. We're about to have war." What are you guys doing?
I run over and grab a rapier.
Okay.
Let me see what my
Are we
weapons are.
Are we currently unarmed?
Well, Lawrence definitely would be unarmed because he had a broom in his hand while he was swabbing the deck, or a mop.
Okay.
That can be a weapon. Let me tell you what.
Watch out.
I get really close
Poor
to
Randu.
Braun, though.
Now I know what really happened to him.
Disobedience in my home. I have a short bow that I will get ready. I don't know what you do with a
Ready-
short bow, but
ready
I'm
the
getting
bow.
prepped.
Ready
I-
the bow.
I stand uncomfortably close to Braun,
Okay.
and I do say, knowledge will be our greatest strength.
Ooh.
Kind of let that into the distance.
Wow,
And
I
he
just, looked,
kinda-
I just looked at you like you were too good for us.
And Braun, as you say that, and you kind of look off in the distance in almost a cocky manner, he kind of hunkers down and gets his face almost just like he's breathing in yours. And he says, "What do you think you're going to do with knowledge, boy?"
I kind of just ignore the comment and kind of just strut a little bit away from him while still looking pompously into the distance.
All right. Really quick, if I could get a perception check from everybody.
Oh yeah,
All right.
my special save.
Sure.
Not really. 16 plus 1. I got a 17.
18.
Okay.
17 also.
Hold on.
Ellen has a. Where's your skills? 16. I'm sorry,
All
not
right.
Ellen. Ellen
No.
does not exist in this
I don't know who you're talking about.
Anwa.
Lafonza.
world.
Wanwa.
Just call me Wanda. You're sure.
Why not?
So luckily, you all see this, what looks to be black baseball-sized object with a lit wick get lobbed right onto the deck of your boat.
Okay.
And Braun yells, "Get down and take cover!" And quickly he dives behind a couple barrels that are on this the deck, because there would be a few barrels here and there that you'd be able, or kegs you'd be able to hide behind if you wanted to,
Sure.
or you could jump down in the to the deck below if you choose to do so. And it seems most of you are pretty much down there and able to do so if you so please, all except for Scuttle. He's not where he can do that.
I'm
I
staying
jumped
topside.
You're staying topside?
Yep.
We're here
I
to
jump
fight.
down.
I kind of want to see what's going on up here. I want to stay up here.
All right. So you're gonna kind of hang out and wait for the thing to explode right near you, or kind of what are you doing? Because
Oh,
I
you
would
said
say
it's in the middle, right?
landing.
Yeah,
It's
where?
landing essentially about right here. If
Yeah,
you're
that's by
standing
me.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll go down. Yeah.
I'm gonna run.
Go to the front.
Yeah, we'll go to
Yeah.
the bottom of the ship. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah, you'd be able to get up there. And I think this is Lawrence's look at. Lawrence, are you following suit?
No, I'm gonna run down.
Lawrence is
Yeah.
running away.
I gotta
Alright,
make
well,
sure
Howard.
everything's good below deck. So
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm just
Make
gonna
sure
put
that
you there to
the
signify you drop below deck.
make sure the salted pork hasn't slid off the table in the dining room.
that would be a problem.
Very
Thank you.
important.
running up this way. Oh, I do apologize. I need to bring Braun up in this. 1 second. Let me grab him real quick here.
While you're doing that, I'll have to say that's such a Lawrence thing to do.
Adventure from below
Typical
deck.
Lawrence.
Yeah, Lawrence heading below deck. Oh man,
Totally forgot to add Braun in here. How could I forget Braun?
We need
Braun
him.
seems like a large character. Oh,
Braun-
never mind.
Braun's my bruh.
Gotta have Braun.
And Yeah, Braun's kind of ducking out over here, back in this area, and what was her character's name?
Seahawk?
Seahawk.
Seahawk.
Yeah.
Seahawk does not perceive what happens.
Uh-oh.
And all of a
What are
sudden,
we
He
gonna
goes
do?
to investigate the
What are
glowing
we
ball.
gonna do, Seahawk?
Nobody told her, huh?
there's
What's
a
wrong?
loud bang, and a bright flash of light, lots of smoke. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
I can do that.
Let's see.
What's it called? Oh, geez.
9.
I've got
Constitution.
a 9 as well.
Oh,
So-
cool. All right, here I go.
So
Get
did
your
I. I
filthy
got
die
9.
out of here.
Oh.
This is my pink one.
Ha ha.
Four-
Filthy die.
four
You got a
then?
4.
Oh, dang it!
Fanwa.
I'm such a loser.
Stupid elves.
Did anybody get higher than 10?
Good for nothing elf.
I did not.
No.
Wow. Also, okay. So you all
Awesome.
are blinded for. You guys are all blinded for 1 round.
Oh,
All right.
dang.
Okay.
And you can hear what sounds like it sounds like wood smacking into wood, essentially. And then you can hear somebody plop onto the deck. Thump. And I'm going to see. Then you hear Seahawk scream, and she's yelling for help. And Fauna.
Fanwa.
Get
Fanwa.
it? Right.
French.
I actually don't know how to say it half the time. I'm
Like
just like,
French, but Fey.
sometimes, yeah.
So, Fanwa, you recognize this voice.
Oh.
And
Oh, okay.
The Dread Pirate Roberts.
I think you know what you're gonna say.
this voice sounds very much like the person you are hunting, Rizzo.
Kind of rat-ish.
Very ratty.
Mm-hmm.
Very ratty.
Got a
There
little
it
bit
is.
of a sand in the throat, very
Yeah.
gritty. Shut up. You're coming with me. And you can hear what sounds like a heavy thud down below and a little bit of splash of water. And you can still hear Seahawk screaming, "Let me go! Let me go!" And next thing you know, you hear a loud and then silence.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
Any of you guys hear it? See anything? What's going on?
Everybody's blind right now, right?
Yeah, well, we're blind. We can't see anything.
I can sense.
I don't know.
Am
you're
I
bli-
blind even though I was below deck?
Oh, I apologize. You wouldn't be
Oh,
blind.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
You being the
You're
only
below
smart
deck. So
one in the crew.
you are not blind. Those who are above are.
Dang it.
after
Right.
hearing
I'm
all
trying to be
this,
tough.
I do the heroic thing and stay below deck. Wait to see how this plays out.
Of course.
All right. There
I do
are.
peek out a little.
I was gonna say, Lawrence, there are portholes that you can look through and see out the window.
Yes, I would enjoy doing that to see what's going on.
And what you
That was my
see,
reasoning for down below.
Oh, right.
Room with a
and
view.
what you see is a cloaked figure that has Seahawk bound, gagged. You can see there's some blood kind of coming down from Seahawk's temple hairline area, as if to have been beaten unconscious. However, the one thing you notice as that cloaked figure has its back turned to you is it has a very rat-like tail sticking out from its cloak.
Am I familiar with this rat? Like, is Lawrence familiar?
You are not. You would know. You can definitely spot a Ratonga folk. You would know of their species, but you do not know the story of this particular rat that Fanwa is hunting.
I'm never gonna not laugh when you say that name.
Do I hear people above deck that seem to be like enemies? Do I hear that or?
You don't hear anybody else. You do see in that small boat is Seahawk, this cloaked ratty figure, and there's two other very piratey looking individuals, and they are rowing back to their boat, the one that Scuttle was supposed to keep an eye out for, which is only but I would say no more than 20 yards away, so pretty darn close.
So I run up and I say, Seahawk's dead, forget him! We should probably turn back.
Nice.
And what you notice is you see that everybody who's up top is pretty much like holding their eyes and kind of patting around because they can't see crap that's going on right now because they've all been hit with a flashbang pyrotechnic essentially to cause a diversion.
So I shout, you fools, can't you see? This is a death trip. I just turn back.
I saw nothing.
Seahawk's dead anyways.
You read my mind.
He's
All right,
still
make an-
blinded though, right?
Make an attack roll. Make an attack roll, and let's see if it hits Lawrence's.
Is he
AC.
still blinded?
Yeah, so you got to do it at
Leave the lucky
disadvantage.
back in.
Okay.
You would have to do it at disadvantage.
All right, so this is my first attack roll. So I rolled an 11,
Okay.
and I'm just using my bare hand, so there's
Yeah,
no
so
modifier
which is gonna
for
be-
that,
That's just going to be strength.
right? So I'm a strength -1, so I'm at a
So-
10.
And what's your AC, Lawrence?
11.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So no matter what, you miss. So you being blind, you're like, and you just whiff it in the air, and Lawrence kind of sees and is like,
You probably whiffed in there because you're not even tall. Aren't you short? Aren't you like
I'm
3
sure I
feet or
jumped. I
something?
jumped.
I jumped. Okay.
After seeing him swing at me, I say, okay, all right. Seahawk's still alive, but seriously, guys, let's just turn around. This isn't worth it. And can we actually think for a second about the origins of piracy? Okay, can we really think about that for a second?
Lawrence, pull yourself together.
Fanwa ain't here for that, son. And I'm not abandoning until Rizzo's dead.
Who is Rizzo?
Yeah, who is this?
Rizzo is the
Lauren says
pirate.
that. Lauren says that.
He killed my true love, Lawrence. Okay.
Your true love.
Yes.
I had a true love. History.
Here.
History.
History was your true love. Go back to your books while I hunt.
I look out past to where the shore is, or where it would be, and I say, if only I could.
So Rizzo is on the ship currently, right?
I did see a rat-tailed figure.
Okay.
Rizzo.
That is your Rizzo.
I thought he was on the
Rizzo
boat.
was on the
right?
ship.
Yeah, he's on
He
the
was.
boat now. Yeah.
he's on the little skiff heading back to his boat.
Okay.
He took off with
So Fanwa is very dexterous and a good swimmer. So she jumping into water to try to go get him.
Are you gonna try to swing over there?
Yeah, I want to jump over. Oh, I like swing from a rope
Yeah, I
or
don't know.
something. Heck yes, I want to swing from a rope.
Before
Okay.
you do that, can
Can
we
I do
see
this?
this?
Yeah.
I would like to see, okay, so acrobatics check for me, please.
Okay. Ooh, this is exciting.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or
acrobat.
athletics, whichever
Here we
one's
go.
better
Here we go.
for you. You can do after acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatics is
Whichever one's
better.
11,
Plus.
3, 14.
Cool. I would say you are good enough to essentially run, grab onto a rope, swing yourself out, and you would plop.
Gosh, I never knew I could do this. so impressed with myself.
You would land essentially right next to the little skiff, to where you could pop up and latch onto the
Oh,
little boat that Rizzo's on.
that's how you get revenge, y'all.
Huh.
All right.
You haven't quite accomplished it yet.
Well,
I begin playing a tune, a very momentous tune.
Little background
Love it.
music.
a loot.
And I need you to roll initiative.
Me?
Everybody.
Oh,
All right.
You're engaging the enemy.
that's right. I forgot I was doing. I was swinging and having fun.
You just lit this candle.
Yeah, that's right. Initiative? Where does it say?
That's just a
that?
straight roll.
Oh, 16.
Okay.
15.
18.
Somebody check Lawrence's dice. I'm not so sure.
Nuddle?
15.
That's not even bonusing. Doesn't matter. Can't stop me. I'll say whatever numbers I want.
All right. So Rizzo hears this essentially cannonball from behind,
Mm-hmm.
and he turns and looks behind, and he sees these two little hands kind of holding on to the back of his boat. That's while his two men are rowing.
Okay.
And they have a why do I keep Seahawk tied up, bound and gagged, laying in the boat. And he looks over and he goes, "Well, what do we have here?" And he pulls out his dagger, and he goes to slice some of your fingers that are holding on. Let's see what happens.
That's horrifying.
Does a 17 hit?
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, am I about to get my fingers chopped off? This is the creepiest thing I've ever done.
Does
Okay,
a 17 hit?
So what do I have to do?
Your armor class.
You just need to tell me what's your armor class? What's your AC?
Randy.
I'm looking.
Oh, on mine.
I know. Well, what's it?
I don't know how to read this, okay, y'all?
It
Armor
should,
class?
should be in statistics.
Oh, okay. Let me scroll over here.
Oh, here's statistics. Oh, there it is.
Well, I almost had it.
No, you didn't.
I was close. I could feel it. See, I told you.
Right
Oh.
there. 17.
Oh.
Well, luckily, Rizzo got a 17.
Luckily for the DM.
Oh, you had an initiative +3 too. I didn't see that.
So that's gonna be 6 slashing as he cuts across your
Fingers?
as you're holding on, and now you're essentially one hand hanging on.
Okay, answer me this. Did I just lose my freaking fingers?
You didn't lose your fingers, but they're definitely bleeding.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna kill that dude. Cut my
That was-
hand?
So she went down 6 damage, you said?
Yeah, 6 slashing.
So what am I
next-
doing now? I'm hanging out with one hand.
Yep.
Okay, can I swing myself up onto the boat to stable myself?
When it's your turn.
Okay.
Yes. Lawrence, you are up.
Would I be able to quickly roll a history check on this dude if I can see if he has any famous family members or anything like that I know of?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a history check.
Sweet.
Lawrence over here writing his memoirs.
Lawrence hasn't done anything but.
I'm getting my
write this
fingers cut
journal.
off. People are
11.
blind, and Lawrence is just like, let me look into your history.
You just you've heard stories of a of a famed killer that was rat-like in nature. You thought it was just myth, but you are beginning to see that this may potentially be the individual you've heard about. But you're not quite sure. You're not quite sure. But still, dots are starting to connect a little bit, though, with the rumors you heard sitting in taverns while having some ale, talk of this killer Ratonga.
Okay. So I'm going to try to fly on over if I can as well.
Okay. I would give you the athletics or acrobatics, whichever's better.
13.
You land about 10 feet shy of where Fanwa is.
Would that take like a second action then for me to swim all the way up? Or
Yeah,
I'm
you would
done
be
for
able
my
to use
turn?
your bonus action to essentially get there. Yep.
Would I be able to do that then?
Yeah. Yep.
Am I able to be on board now, or is it like, nah?
You would get. Yeah, you would be basically hanging on as well.
All right. I'm good.
All right. And that's going to take us to Fanwa.
Fanwa, you up, girl?
Okay. So I want to try to swing myself up onto his little, what's it called, a skiff?
Skiff.
So give me a strength check, please.
Okay. I'm trying to remember how to.
And I would like it with disadvantage, considering your hand was just sliced open.
I did my hand. I'm scared. Okay, what do I do here, Randy? Is that this 10?
Strength? No, you have a.
Am I rolling for this or just checking?
Yeah, you'll be rolling.
Yeah, no, so you got to roll your d20 twice. You take the lowest number.
Oh. 3. Gosh, man, this sucks.
So you go to do it. You try to pull yourself up, and as you put your other hand up, the pain is too agonizing, and your hand's kind of bleeding profusely, and so you slip the bleeding hand slips off again, and you're still hanging on, and you just see this cloaked figure looks over, but it has this mask on, and you can't see a face, and it looks very much like one of the masks that from like the Black Plague, where it's almost like a crow.
That's actually what I pictured.
Plague doctor.
And that's what you see with these kind of goggled eyes looking, and then he holds out his little gloved hand and goes, "Nice try, but you're not coming up here, darling."
Darling? Oh, Fawn was pretty ticked right now. Also bleeding and calling sharks to her.
Right.
Can't you heal too?
I don't know. I think I have healing. Yeah, I think I do. Wait.
You can use an action for that on your turn if you want to.
You want to try and heal yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be right?
Cure
wounds.
Cure wounds. Yes. Casting time,
action.
1 action.
Yep.
So roll.
It says equal to 1d8 plus your spell casting.
Yep.
Let me d8 you.
Thanks, babe. You're so innate.
There it is.
Ooh.
D8.
Oh, come on.
7. And then what's your spell casting?
Is that for is that the what wisdom?
I don't know. What is spell casting? What is that?
It's going to depend on what
I know
class
for
you are.
a bard it's charisma, but
Yeah.
What class are you?
I'm a high elf.
No, but what's your class? Like what?
Oh,
Ranger, right?
Ranger.
Ranger.
I should know this one. I play a ranger quite often. Ranger spell mod is Paul. Where is it on that app? You're the one who's like told them to get that app.
Loves the app.
It's usually. That's a good question. I'm not playing a caster right this second, so.
All right. Let me see if I can find it.
Could you just look it up on Google? Is that a googly thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, it should be.
So it's wisdom for you.
Okay.
So whatever the ability modifier next to wisdom says, you'll add that to your D8.
+1. So she's
So
at 8.
8?
8 hit points. So yeah, you're back to full health then.
Oh, okay, good.
Right?
Yep.
Sure.
Well, you only lost 6 hit points.
Yeah,
so I would assume.
Yeah.
Went down
Awesome. Okay, my friggin' hands got her. Golly.
All right. So that's going to put us to Scuttle.
Oh man, what are those fools doing? Jumping after while we're trying to protect the ship.
What ship?
Ship's blown in tween.
Oh my
The
goodness.
ship was gone since we left the port.
Despair.
I guess I will be foolish as well and jump after the boat.
DM was not expecting you guys to jump off the boat towards the skiff.
I'm sure you weren't. I could tell.
I did not expect that.
Break out your eraser.
I don't plan on jumping off as far as that goes.
This is
All
a new
right,
ship.
Scuttle. So either an acrobatics or athletics check.
Maybe
You
I'll
do have a
talk
bow,
this
you
out
could've
with
shot
Shard,
at him.
actually.
I know. Well, I thought I had like a knife, so I was gonna just dive in and
Well,
Get
you
up on
got
the
short
boat.
of the boat. That was your problem.
I'm going
You're
to talk with
rolling.
Shard for a second. Say, hey, what are they doing? Should we actually...
I'm not sure. I have a lot of ranged attacks. I plan on staying. I plan on staying put.
I'm not very good at completing my revenge.
You're so blinded by rage,
I'm
Fonwa.
so blinded by rage, yes.
I'm going to hold my action and see if anybody like attacks the boat.
Okay. All right. So you're holding. So if anybody boards the boat, I'm assuming you're going to attack them if they're enemy characters.
That's correct. Yeah, and I also grabbed the short sword just to be ready.
So that puts us to Shard.
Hey,
What is
that's
Shard
me.
doing? Yeah.
I'm gonna try to help my fellows boarding the boat. I have a
Fellows.
fog cloud. I'm gonna give a little bit of foggy fog so they can maybe on their next turn try to board this bad boy.
Give a little
Okay.
bit of your fog.
What's the range on Fog Cloud?
120 feet, my friend.
Oh my lord.
You're well within 20 yards. So yeah. Yeah,
Impressive.
So it's create a 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered on a point within range. So I'm going to put it right in the center of that skiff. Actually,
Okay.
I'll put it slightly ahead, so it has a little
There
bit
you
of time as it's going through.
Okay.
It's heavily obscured duration until a wind of moderate or greater speed, at least 10 miles per hour.
And as you cast that, Fanwa and I don't actually. Lawrence is not. Lawrence, did you go?
He's 10 feet short.
Yeah, he's 10 feet short. No, he
used
swam
to
there.
go on this.
Oh, he swam.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
You two all of a sudden see this heavy fog, kind of as you're in the water holding on. This mist, this fog starts to rise from the water, and then everything, like, you can barely see your hands right in front of your face. And you can hear some commotion going on the boat. Where, what's this? What's going on? I don't know, boss. This isn't good. We better keep rowing. Keep rowing fast. Faster. They're on to us. And that's what you guys hear.
Ooh, hype.
Uh,
Anything else, Shard?
How many actions do you get then? Do you get 2 actions then on your?
You get an action and a bonus action.
Okay.
So some spells will list bonus action, and some will list action. If you have a bonus action,
Okay. I've got a magic weapon, but that's a touch. That's a touch range, so that won't work.
Yeah, so bonus
Got it.
action can be used for movement as to like double move. It can also
Right.
be
Yeah.
used for like an offhand attack if you have like a small weapon. If you're already using a finesse weapon.
Yeah, I mean, I have a hand crossbow, but I'm not gonna just start shooting it into the mist.
Pretty fun though.
wise decision.
Yeah.
You might turn someone into a pincushion or orange.
I guess I want to stay put at this point.
All right. So back to the top, we have the leader of this group. He's kind of very flustered right now, and keeps telling him, row faster, and he's looking back, but he can't see essentially at this point because it's so heavily obscured. And you guys just hear the men's voices very they seem very unorganized. Row together. No, quit, stop. You're rowing. Stop it. Row together. And you just hear him, I'm trying. I can't see what he's doing though. And so there's just a whole lot of commotion going on. And so Lawrence and Fonla are really just getting kind of a show of some pissed off pirates that can't figure out how to row and sink. And if you could lift the cloud cover, you would see them almost rowing like in a circle. Same spot.
Idiots.
Idiot.
So that's going to put us back to Lawrence. You are up.
Look, I'm up. All right.
Yep.
So I kind of want to hop onto the boat.
Okay. I need a strength check, please.
Oh, you got it. Oh dear. 18.
Yeah. You're able
All right.
to lift yourself right onto the back of the boat. And as you jump on, you hear, I know you're there. I can't see you, but I'm going to find you. This boat's small.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to try to charm him. I'm going to try to charm him. While trying to charm him, so he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, let's see. Wisdom saving throw. 17.
Ooh, okay, so that didn't work.
Oh boy.
Too smart for you.
As that fails, I do say though, wait, I'm not an adversary. I'm a lover of history, and I believe you will be remembered.
Oh my gosh. Playing on his arrogance. I love it.
Oh my god. Go ahead and make a deception check. If you're trying to deceive him as you're not an enemy.
There it is. 8. Ooh.
No, he's not buying it for 1 second.
Oh my gosh. Dang that
He
result.
says, the only thing they're going to be writing about in history is how they made your gravestone.
Oh dear. So the charm person ate up an action. Do I have anything left to attack him, or nah? That's
No,
it?
because you did your movement and you did your attempted action and your persuasion to get him to not try and kill you. You've used up everything.
All right.
I
tried.
So that's gonna throw us to Fanwa.
Okay. So I'm not on the boat yet, right?
Right.
No, you're still clinging with. Actually,
Oh
you
gosh.
got two good hands now that you were like,
Okay.
cure my wounds on my hand.
That's right. Now that I'm feeling better, I'm going to get up on the boat.
So strength check, please.
Okay.
Strength it.
That is
Yep. Slide. Yep. Strength.
10.
No.
That's
No.
good.
Wait,
enough.
You gotta roll, girl.
But wait, what's this?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
you
not
got a
that.
modifier.
It's
You gotta
this one?
actually roll.
Oh gosh, it could be 1.
Good.
Please be strong, Fanwa. I already don't like you that much. Gosh, I suck at everything.
What was it?
5.
What's your mod? Is that plus your modifier?
My mod is 0, guys.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So you're like there, and you throw a leg up on the side, and it's just like so
I'm a
soggy
tiny
wet.
friggin' elf.
Yeah.
I'm nimble. What am I doing? I'm gonna
Be
hit
on
the
the
gym when
boat.
I
You
get
have to
back
be
to
on
the forest.
on the boat to be nimble.
Guess so.
You might want to seek the help of a companion at some point.
There you go.
Now
Okay.
that somebody else is on the boat, might be able to lend you a hand.
I thought I could do it by myself, but I'm stupid apparently. So, hey, Lawrence, what you up to?
Am I allowed to help her right now, or?
Not right this very second. I will let you try one more time as a bonus action to get on there.
Are you gonna let her roll with advantage?
I got
No, she's just rolling right now, but
Oh.
essentially rolling with advantage.
Gotcha.
I got
yeah.
a 10. Does that get me up there?
You are on board.
Yes. In my mind,
I did not set the
victory.
bar very high.
I don't even have to kill Rosa anymore. I
Just a
won.
small boat.
All
All right.
How long does that fog cloud last?
It says concentration up to 1 hour. So I don't know if that means that I can control it.
It means that if you get attacked, you have to roll for concentration, a d20, and you have to roll above 10 to keep the
But I could
cloud
also
up.
just like lift it if I felt like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome.
So that's gonna put us to
That's
Scuttle.
me, right? Oh, Scuttle. Yeah.
Scuttle. Then Shard. Scuttle.
Oh, Scuttle. Sorry. Yeah.
Yo, Scutty.
Scuttle
Come on,
died.
Buck.
All right. Woo. All right. All right. I'm gonna look around, and is anything happening around the boat?
Hmm.
Is there holes, or is it just?
Well, you can see that the large ship that they were rowing to is now turning its way towards where the skiff is to try and get them out of there without running them over.
I'm gonna Oh man, I'm gonna go to try to steer the boat towards the over there.
You're going to try and steer the boat?
Yeah.
Okay.
So where am I at on the map?
You are right here.
Okay.
I would let you get over here to steer it.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to attempt to steer closer to our traveling partners.
And as you go to try and take the helm, Maximilian's there steering it, and he goes, "What do you think you're doing? I'm steering this boat."
All right, I'm gonna try to. Hold
That
on.
was my character that you moved, I think. Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah. I don't know which one, what's his face is.
Scuttle.
Maybe this is probably Scuttle. Yeah, that's Scuttle. Sorry.
I'm gonna try to persuade him to move the boat.
Okay, go ahead.
I rolled a 14.
Yep. So you are able to convince the captain that you are an expert at sea and navigating large battleship vessels. And so he says, fine. I never had much patience for war anyways. Do make this... Get our folks back. We need to get back to our plan. I told you, if you'd been watching this whole time, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Listen, I didn't expect them to jump off the boat. That was a surprise. But I'm going to steer us over that way.
Too. It's not every day I see my crew go willingly diving overboard towards enemy ships.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So I'll try to
hurry up. Do get us over there. I really want to be on my way, and I don't want to lose my life in the process. And so he lets you take the helm.
Okay, so I'll try to steer us towards over there
All
towards
right.
the
Yep.
skiff.
And so you start moving. Now we essentially have a little fog cloud each side. You're about 20 yards from this ship, so they're only about they're not very far out as far as where they're at. I'd say they're maybe 10 yards out at this point. And now both ships are starting to steer very much towards each other, where there's a strong chance boats are going to connect at some point with vessels this large.
Okay.
All right, that's all I'm gonna do.
All right, Shard.
Yes, I am releasing the fog,
Okay.
and I'm going to launch an acid splash at the two peeps in the skiff.
Ooh,
It's a 60-foot range,
that'll hit.
and I can choose one or two creatures within range that are within 5 feet of each other.
Okay, that would work.
Okay. You have to succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
All right, so. Oh.
And you should have a magic below the spell. It should say what he has to beat.
Should say saving throw. Or...
Yeah, it's a saving throw, or take 1d6 acid
It will
damage.
Say, hold on.
And then it says the spell's damage increases by 1d6 when you reach whatever, but that doesn't apply. That's all it says here.
There should be one. It should say, hold on. On there, it should say your attack or save DC below the spell.
No.
It doesn't? Okay. Oh,
No.
Can you touch the spell on the app?
I'm on the spell. I'm looking at it, man.
All right. 'Cause there should...
I'm confident in my reading ability.
Well, there should be a section that says like there should be like a little dice symbol on the bottom left, and in the middle it should say save DC or attack bonus.
Oh, that's for like everything then.
Yes.
It's like all my spells are the same thing. Okay. So
And it will be the same for all of them.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. There's
yeah, it's like because it's like everything. It doesn't move. Okay, save DC is 13. My attack bonus is +5, whatever that is.
So he's got to beat 13.
Cool.
Then.
Rizzo fails.
Okay.
He rolled a 8 altogether, and then let me see his other guy here. What his saving throw is for him. Dexterity, right?
Yeah, dexterity.
They both failed. Both failed.
Yikes.
You're darn right. All right. Well, I rolled a 1d6 of 6, an attack bonus of 5, so it's what 11, I guess, right?
11 damage.
Yes, sir.
Ouch. All right.
I'm right. They look deformed from here. Can't imagine what they look like up close.
Oh.
And Fanwa and
Yeah.
Lawrence see this as the veil is essentially lifted, then all of a sudden you see this projectile green liquid come just launching from the boat, and as it hits both Rizzo and one of his companions on there, you see all of a sudden the the back of the head kind of to the side of the face and over the shoulder, essentially kind of hitting right between the two based upon where they were sitting. It starts to steam, and you're watching everything just kind of melt away.
Oh.
And you see the Rizzo sitting in front. You see, like, as the cloak melts away, then you see rat hair, and it's just like almost like a green flame catches fire, and he's like, ah! And it's burning. And Fanwa, he turns around, and you can see half the mask is melted off, and you can see his ratty snout sticking out, but now it's all just scarred up and just mangled from this acid damage that's really melted his face and part of his shoulder. And he looks at you, he's like, "You'll pay for this." And he's just kind of wincing in extreme agony right now.
Thanks. I feel kind of bad for him.
Oh, gee.
I mean, I want to kill him, but ooh.
You want to make it quick,
I'm half
huh?
tempted to heal him and then kill him on my own. My own. arrow.
Fanwa and Lawrence, perception checks real quick, please.
Okay. 12
Plus.
plus
19.
was it 12? 15.
That's somewhat good for you. You see the boat that has turned its their ship that has made its way to start trying to get Rizzo and his folk. And you see this massive boat, cannons out. They start firing shots over at the boat you just came from with Maximilian. And you can see there's 3 crew members that are up top. One of them is completely robed with a staff, and you see her kind of swirling it around, and you're watching clouds and stuff kind of swirl down to a point, and she's sitting there and then kind of does this motion and does this blast right towards you and Lawrence. I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
So 7 plus 5.
Oh, okay. Math on that.
9.
12.
But in character, I dodge it. That's like what my character does.
Totally.
Special trait.
I was 12.
So neither of you make the save, and you all of a sudden this shockwave of heavy wind just like essentially is like funneled on you and blasts you where you were thrown. Lawrence is thrown right off the boat, and same with you, Fanwa. You guys just kind of are blasted right off.
Dang it, I just got on there.
That's right. And you this robed woman toss ropes out, and as you're kind of popping back up in the water and catching your breath, you can see Rizzo and his men are pulling these ropes quickly, and they're kind of getting themselves hoisted up on this ship now. But if you look behind you, you notice that your boat with Scuttle at the helm is kind of
Joyriding?
but you unfortunately were knocked back and due to this very focused fire on you two, essentially.
Hmm.
That's going to put us to Lawrence.
So I'm in the water currently, right?
You are in the water.
Is Seahawk being taken with them? Is Seahawk dead?
Seahawk, you can see one of the crew that was on the boat that was not half melted, thanks to Card. It has Seahawk over his shoulder, and he's kind of climbing the almost like fireman carrying, but going up the rope on the side of the ship, and is getting some assistance, kind of passing the body up. But Seahawk seems to be unconscious at this point.
All right, I'm gonna swim over to our boat. Is there like a rope for me to climb, or do I have to stream for a rope? All right, I'll climb up that rope.
Yeah, you would be able to get to the boat and climb up the. There's a netting that's tossed over the side that you'd be able to grab on and get up really quick.
All right, yeah. So I get up onto the boat, and I look at the captain, and I say, "The hell are we gonna do?"
He goes, well, I don't know. That's why Scuttle took over. He's driving the boat, you see. I just want to get my gold. I want to get my riches. I did not want this war, and I don't know why your stupid friends and yourself had to go jump off of my ship.
I get really close to him, and I ask him, "Are you a rich man?"
And he shows you his nubby little halfling fingers with all these gold rings on it and this gold bracelets hanging off. And he goes, I did not get my body's weight in gold on my fingers from fighting stupid battles like you two are making me do right now.
I say to him, on a rich man's boat, there's no place to spit but his face, and I spit on his face.
Oh my God.
And I feel really proud of myself after doing that. Way too proud. And I kind of like look around like, come on, right? I'm changing
right?
everybody. Development.
I'm just gonna say, oh. What are you doing?
As you do that, he kind of wipes it off his face, the spit, and he kind of cracks his fingers, and he goes, you boy, your mother told me you would be a testy one.
Uh-oh.
Here we
Oh,
go.
mama.
And he goes, Braun. And Braun walks over, and he puts out his hand, and you see Braun kind of reach into a sack that he has, and he pulls out this small wooden box. He opens it up, and it's got a pair of golden, essentially brass knuckles. And he cocks back, and he just lays one right in your face. He rolled an 18 to hit, and so I know that lands.
Yeah.
And you take 6 bludgeoning damage from getting cracked right in the face from Maximilian.
Ooh, payback. Ay.
Oh my
It was
goodness.
worth. It was worth.
Can we vote to take Lawrence off the boat? Or...
Right. I've never seen anybody get attacked by like friendlies this much in D&D. Oh my goodness.
And as you sit there bleeding from your lip,
And crying.
you
Okay.
see Maximilian's just kind of got a nice little smirk on his face, and he takes it off, hands it back to Braun. Braun gets out a cloth and wipes your blood off of it, puts it back in the box, and he looks at you and kind of goes, that's what you get, boy.
Dang.
I'll take it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Lord. Poor Lawrence. Fanwa,
Yeah, what's up?
Your
You're in
turn.
the water, girl.
you're floating
Oh,
in
I'm
the
in
water.
the water. Okay. So
You might want to come back to the ship.
yeah, I'm gonna swim back, I think.
Yeah, and you'd be able to, like I said, you'd be able to get back to the ship as well.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna shoot for that first.
And then you're not going to hit the captain, correct?
And I might hit the cat. No. I might hit Lawrence, frankly. Do I have to roll right
You
now?
have another action then, right? A bonus action.
So me going to the ship was just an action, right?
That's probably your movement.
That'd be just your movement.
Okay. So am I on the ship, or do I have to like
You're on
try
the
to climb back on it?
No, you would be able to get on the ship.
Okay, I'm on it. Whew. All right.
What do you have for spells or what?
Let's see. I don't know. I got detect magic, speak with animals. Ain't no animals.
No.
You know what though? Is there any way I could try to speak with like a leviathan or anything under the boat?
Holy crap.
A kraken?
Just try.
Anything? A giant squid? I can talk to animals. Is that too much?
Talk to some fish to have them fly up on the boat.
All right, let me roll to see if you find any kind of creature floating around underneath you.
Okay. Ooh, that's so creepy. So far, my fingers have been cut, and I'm calling a
You're fine
beast
now.
from the deep. You're fine now.
Yeah, you would find there would be a squid.
Okay, I can work with that.
Giant one. Or
Good.
how big are you talking?
So Seahawk is still on the skiff,
She
right?
is.
No, Seahawk is now on the enemy
Big
ship.
boat, yeah.
Oh, is Rizzo still on the skiff?
No,
No,
nobody's
they're
on
all
the
Oh,
skiff.
nobody's on the skiff. I missed that. Okay. I don't know what to do because I don't want to
Well,
kill
you
off.
found that there's a thingy. Are you going to speak with it?
Yeah, I want to speak with it,
Okay,
but I
well
don't know what I
then-
want to tell it to do.
Well,
I was gonna have it attack Rizzo's little.
boat down or steer the
Yeah.
boat sideways or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
Creepy.
Maybe, I don't know.
I'm gonna tell it to I think I'm gonna have it.
When you're doing speak with animals, typically
Mhm.
their responses are very simple in language. So
Okay.
you're not going to have like very complex dialogue with them. Just as
Okay.
I mean, you can have your dialogue that you want to have. Just know your responses from them may be
Okay.
very simple.
Okay.
So?
So I am able to telepathically converse with the squid on a very, very topical layer.
Okay.
And I will it to swim over in the name of love and turn the other ship back toward.
The other ship, you guys are heading towards each other. It's already
Oh.
headed towards you.
So maybe nudge it out of the way so we don't crash.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to go the other?
is bigger.
The ship is bigger.
They're pretty equal in size. They're not much different. In
Okay.
terms
Is there
of-
any way I can get it to maybe throw up a tentacle over the top of the ship and try to drag it?
This squid is.
It's pretty dang big, dude. You know the ocean we're in? Come on.
It's
High or
as big
low?
as you can imagine.
If he can't do that, if he's not big enough, then I want him to nudge alongside the ship to kind of
Well,
so
I'm
we
trying
don't
to work
crash.
with you here. High or low? Tell me high or low.
Hi.
No, it's not big enough.
What's the dang thing good for?
Whatever.
What?
Nothing.
All right.
So what-
Is he
what
big
do you-
enough to?
What are you asking it to do?
Is he big enough to nudge it out of from so it won't crash in it? We can basically come alongside each other, so I can try
And it
jumping
goes-
forward.
All it telepathically says to you is you're in the water and you're kind of floating down and you can see it in front of you.
Yeah.
And it's as it's kind of moving its little fins that are on the
Yeah.
actual like, body of the squid, and it's got its tentacles outstretched. You notice it starts to change color rapidly, and then it says to you, "Me, small,
Oh.
need help."
I say good for nothing. No.
Can
And
you say,
it says, "Need help, need help."
Okay.
So why don't you ask it about maybe other creatures that are.
Okay.
that he's
I will
associated
ask it
with
for other creatures.
or
If there's
something.
anything else out there that can help us, can I talk to it that way and ask it that? If there's a
And you
big-
watch it kind of goes down the water, and you're watching it as it's rapidly making these fluorescent colors as it's going down, and it comes back up. Papa?
Oh yeah, I got daddy.
oh, Papa.
Yeah, Papa.
Perception check real quick.
Okay. Hold on. Is it 8?
And it just says, "Help, Papa." What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Just make
So
it up.
kid didn't work. Dad didn't work.
So what would
So-
Fawn be doing if you're down below water and you're talking to this thing and it's saying "Papa" and "Help"? What are you doing? What would Fawn be doing?
You know, as you do. You
Can I
borrowed-
ride on its back to the ship?
You want
Can I ask
to
it for a lift?
Yeah,
I
you
think you're
could.
trying to get a hold of Papa.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what.
I thought I did get a hold of
Maybe-
Papa, and Papa wasn't able to do it for me.
No, you weren't. You were still talking to the baby.
Oh, okay.
He mentioned Papa.
Oh, yeah, I want to get Papa. I thought he already
Okay.
got him for me. So how do I get Papa up here?
That's your storyline.
Yeah, tell us. Are you good?
Well,
Ask it?
I asked the little,
Spin us the tail.
I asked the little brat to go get his father.
Well, he's not very intelligent.
Okay, can I speak with it and tell him that I need help? I need his dad's strength.
There's like a perception. It's like a perception check or something. Could she scan the area of some kind?
That's essentially what her perception check was for.
Oh, gotcha.
And it didn't do anything.
So, well, you rolled an 8. So yeah.
Can
you're
I
still
say?
pretty
Can I
focused on it.
say? Do you have a mother?
And
Do
if
you
you
have
do
a
that,
cousin?
as you say, "Do you have a mother?" It turns blue and kind of.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Now I made it sad. Gosh, Ronwa is a joke.
And then it says, then it goes, "Papa, hungry. Papa, hungry."
Okay. Can I communicate that there's food on the ship that's coming towards us?
Or you
Yeah,
could toss
you
food
can.
overboard.
Well, I'm gonna
There's
tell him
barrels and
that
things on the ship. Right.
I guess I don't want to give it our food.
And it says, "Food, where? Papa,
And I
hungry."
Okay, and I tell it that it's on the ship coming towards us.
Why don't you dump the food out of the
Why?
ship so you can get the thing up?
I'm trying to tell it that the other ship has people on it that he can like crash the boat or eat or
But he's
take.
tiny. You gotta get Papa.
Okay, let's give the thing some food. I dump it over the edge.
So you're dumping what? I guess you're dumping.
Complicated, man. I'm never talking to squid again. No idea what they want.
They're the worst.
What are you dumping over?
What do we got? Apples or something? What do they eat? Do we have fish or something?
There would be some fish on board.
Okay, let's get that dumped over. Does squid even eat fish? I
At
think
least
so.
throw it towards the other boat.
Plankton.
Yeah.
Don't throw it at our boat.
Give me an athletics check on how far we're actually going to throw this fish.
Oh, jeez. 18.
Oh, there you go.
All of a sudden, you got the arm of a pro baseball player, and you
Finally.
you lob this mackerel 60 yards out, and it smacks right on the against the side of the hull of the other ship and kind of goes down.
hmm
And as you're staring down, you're watching the squid. Its colors bright pink and yellows and greens, and you watch it darting through the water as it's going right across over there. And as it grabs the fish, you see it get like bright red and pink, like it's really happy. and then it goes, and then it kind of disappears, and you can hear, "Papa, like, Papa, want more."
Okay.
Now tell them about the ship that has more fish on it.
That's what I do next. I tell him there's more where that came from, Papa. And with my mind, I tell him where the ship is. I point into
Okay.
the ship.
And after a few minutes, you don't see the squid anymore. It's kind of gone. and it's just like what happened to it. You're not quite sure right at this moment. All you know is that you told it where to find more of the food.
Yeah.
But you're not seeing the larger squid, nor the little one. It kind of took off after it ate that food.
Okay. So that plan didn't work?
Oh, maybe.
All right.
To be continued.
Anything else, Fanwa?
Ah, jeez.
So would that have been her action? She's done her movement in action, right?
Yeah, she's done her movement in action.
So I still have one action left.
No, you could.
Unless you had a bonus action that you could do.
It would be something. It would specify if you could.
Okay. So then I'm done.
You're done.
You're good.
All right. So that puts us to Scuttle.
I'm just like looking in amazement about what the heck's going on here. We've got people jumping off boats, jumping back on boats, throwing fish at boats. Like,
so far we have Scuttle and Lawrence that are good for nothing. We have Farmer that's at least trying.
I'm trying my best. Nothing's happening.
I'm at least steering this boat.
Forget Randy. Screw that mission. I'm done.
Shard is thinking to himself, "Man, what the heck did I get into? Why did these jokers get picked in front of me, and I had to jump on this ship in a barrel?"
I at least turned this boat towards them and helped them get on the boat. All right, I'm just gonna see what's happening on the other ship. If there's any like action or movement, or if there's guys looking to really mean at us.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
All right, hold on just a second. Perception. 10.
You don't really notice much. You see a lot of scurrying going around on the upper deck, but it looks like they're in about as much panic as your crew is. Everything's just kind of in disarray from your general observations, but nothing's really throwing you for a loop, only because of the antics that have happened on your own ship. You're going, oh, my people don't look much better. So you're not quite sure if this is just a normal sea battle, or like, you guys are inexperienced in naval warfare, and so you're wondering if the crew you're fighting is equally as inexperienced.
Okay, seeing that, I'm gonna steer away from them, because if we can avoid the battle, I mean, I'm going to try.
Okay. All right. Let's see we got. Everybody's on deck. Let's have Shard, Fanwa, and Lawrence make a perception check, please.
6.
8.
19.
All right. Fanwa, as you're been communicating with the squid and you're like looking out at sea, trying to figure out where's this Papa Squid at, and you look up over at the other ship, you see one of the cannon hatches open, and then out comes this cannon, and all of a sudden, and you are seeing this gigantic cannonball flying at rapid speed.
Okay.
And it nails the side of your guys' ship. I need everybody except for Fanwa to make a dexterity saving throw.
14.
Natural 1.
Oh.
14.
All right. Who rolled the 1?
Me.
Good for
As
nothing.
the ship takes the blast from the enemy ship, shards of wood and metal come flying, and several pieces nail you. You take 3 piercing damage, and you're knocked prone. from the blast.
Okay. I take it with a smile on my face. It's really
That's
more of
only
a
long
nervous
sword.
laughter because I thought I was gonna die.
All right, I think that puts us to
Me, I think, right?
Shard.
All right, we're gonna cast some more spells here. I have a
All right.
flaming spear that does 60 feet.
That would be within distance.
All right. So we're gonna cast that. It's a 5-foot diameter sphere of fire. I'm gonna put it. I don't want it by Seahawk. So you said there's like some kind of a magic user of some kind.
Yeah,
Like,
you don't really know where Seahawk is at this point. You
Okay.
can't really quite tell.
Okay, let's put it in the middle of the ship then.
Okay.
And let's see here. Dexterity saving throw of 13.
Right. Rizzo definitely saves. He rolled a nat 20.
Okay.
1 fail. 2 fail. Pass. 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 So 2 failed.
Okay, so it's a 2d6. So that's 10. That's 15.
You watch.
Oh, then it's half as much on a successful.
Oh.
So that'd be I don't know, 7 or 8, depending on how you split the 15.
Yep. Let's see here.
You round up on attacks, right, Dan?
Yeah, let me add this damage real quick here. And as you do that that blast, you see one of the pirates jump into overboard. He's on fire, just completely engulfed in flames, and he's screaming. "Ah!" And you just see this body kind of floating on the water, steaming from the flames. He's dead.
Darn right he is.
Let me add the damage to these other ones.
I sneeze in character.
There you go.
Did you just sneeze? I'm working on one right now. I feel her coming.
Right?
All right. Well done. And
as a bonus action, I can move the sphere up to 30 more feet.
Okay. You pretty much a 30-foot sphere is pretty much encompassing everybody that was on that boat.
It's not a no. I can move it, so it's still a 5-foot sphere that's just moving. It's like,
oh, it's a 5-foot sphere.
Yes.
That you could move 30 feet.
Correct.
Oh,
that's my bonus. Yes.
So you would.
So
I thought it was a 30-foot sphere that hit the whole.
Then you got everybody.
I didn't even say 30 feet, did I? Before? Oh, whatever. Well, whatever. It's moving 30 feet anyway. It's basically going from the center of the ship to the back of the ship.
So I would say you would have been able to hit the one person who caught fire, and I'll let him go overboard. However, yeah, then I would have had to. And I will say you hit one other, but I will give back the other people their hit points because I thought it was a 30-foot sphere that hit the deck.
No.
Be a lot cooler if it did.
But it did cover 150 feet of surface area. So there's that. 5 foot wide, 30.
So to the top of the order, you see Rizzo is essentially at the helm of the ship at this point, and he is cranking the wheel, aiming it right towards your guys' boat. So let's see. They're gonna go ahead and make another cannon attack. That's gonna miss. So you hear boom, 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 and you can hear the cannonballs whizzing right by your heads, flying and essentially landing on the other side of the ship. They overshot their target, and so that's going to put us to Lawrence.
All right. So first, I'll use my move. And after like looking at the situation and everything, can I do some sort of history check to see if I can think of any like naval knowledge that I have? That's like, okay, this is what was done before, and we need to do it again, kind of thing.
Go ahead.
All right. I apologize, Dan, by the way, but I'm totally going to be abusing the history chats.
Yeah.
19.
You, with your family's history, your mother being a
Hamster.
accomplished naval commander herself, you remember reading through her war journals and kind of like her playbook of tactics that using the wind and current to your advantage would help you easily outmaneuver any ship. And looking at the ship that you are going against, you would know that this ship, based upon its hull design, that it's actually a bit of a slower ship than most. While it's a little stronger, you know that this one's more prepared for battle. So it's definitely got reinforced sides. But you know again that this one's going to be slower to turn and is really only good in a straight path. So you making sharp turns would easily out navigate it in terms of if you're trying to get, quickly behind it or get a tactical advantage to shoot cannons at it. Their ship is really good just in a straight line. Other than that, your ship is more nimble. You have a merchant ship, which is lighter at the moment because you have no goods on it and you are trying to get goods. So you have, again, just the outmaneuverability from a turning standpoint and from a speed standpoint. Your boat would be much faster.
All right. So I stream over to Stuttle and I say, Stuttle, you've always had my back. Now I have yours.
Yes?
Maneuver so that the wind is on our back and try to hit them on their backside.
Okay, sounds good.
I smile at him and then I smile out into the distance and think of how I'll be remembered.
Okay.
The most
All
epic
right.
use of history check.
That is the best history check I've had in a long time.
So yeah, I will steer. I'll follow his directions.
Okay. Bonwa,
Yes.
Your action.
you're up, girl.
Is there?
All right.
Have some bows or something?
Yeah, I have a longbow that I have not touched. So I'd love to take a shot at Rizzo with that.
Okay. And
let me
you again can see Rizzo. He's going to be about 65 feet away from you.
Yeah, that should be within range.
So longbow should be what, 81 or
Oh,
80.
short bow.
Yeah, it's a range of 80.
This is
80,
the short
yeah.
bow, though.
Oh, that's what you have. You know, the longbow.
I said short. Okay, I'm gonna try to shoot it. Him.
Okay.
The rat.
Okay.
All right.
So
So it's 1d6.
D6.
Roll the d20, see if you hit.
Yeah,
Oh,
D20
right.
first. See if you
Yeah.
hit.
Something good.
7, and then it's a ranged plus 7. So it's 7 plus 7, I think, right? 14?
Is that the modifier plus 7?
It says ranged plus 7. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming that's yes.
Yep.
That would be, yeah.
Yep.
So you take a shot, and you can see Rizzo helming the boat, and while a very good shot, he notices at the last second and kind of ducks your arrow.
Okay.
You unfortunately just missed.
Okay.
Do we have
Shit.
cannons on this boat?
Hmm?
What?
Are there
And
cannons
there's
on
cannons
this boat?
on your boat.
There are? Okay.
You can see them on your screen.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, true. Oh,
Might
yeah,
I-
true.
Might I suggest a bonus action to try to shoot a cannon or something?
Can I shoot a cannon?
Yeah, you can light a cannon, absolutely.
Okay. Why don't I do that?
So you move over and light the cannon.
Yes.
All right, let me get your. There you are. Light the cannon.
Oh, with the thingy.
Roll a
flicker
roll a d20 to see if your aim was well.
17.
And you do. You you light it and kind of focus it just right. And as cannon goes off, boom! You watch it crack against the side of the enemy ship.
Yep.
However, again, Lawrence's knowledge, knowing that's a reinforced side, you can see it while the outside wood kind of broke and splintered away, and you can see some chunks that have kind of fallen into the ground or into the water. Behind it, you see iron plates that reinforce behind that are dented in.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
And you hear, after you did that, you hear, Papa?
Still talking to-
Oh gosh. I don't want to talk to that thing
You
again.
have to.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to it.
You started us down this path.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
was
he's just
good
saying
quality
Papa.
It's saying, Papa? Papa, help?
And then I say yes.
Yes. What?
Please help us by grabbing the ship. I don't know.
Maybe you can try to pierce through the rest of that dent.
Okay, that's what I want to do. I want to ask Papa if he can wrench apart the metal. Further, make the hole bigger there on the side of the boat.
And then it goes, I ask, Papa.
Friggin' thing.
And as you're staring down at the water, who else is kind of near the edge that would be looking out?
That's Lawrence.
So Lawrence
Good for
is
nothing, Lawrence.
Shard. Is Shard?
Yeah, I am.
What about Shard?
Oh, I'm at the bow, but I could probably see over at this point. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. You guys go ahead and make a perception check for me.
All right, 13.
Cool.
I believe 20. Yeah. Sorry, 18.
You both would notice this as you're looking down, and so would Fonwa sees it right away. As you're looking over the water and kind of staring at the other ship and the damage you just did, shooting the cannon, you can see a very large flashing of lights that almost encompasses the entire underbelly of this ship.
Yes.
And then you can see from the back end these monstrous tentacles that are leaping up and slam onto the deck of the opposing ship. And you hear, Papa, help! And almost like this, it'd be hard to describe, but this roar that you just hear, and you see the boat get lifted out of the water, and this squid kind of creature lifting it up almost like a toy, and you see multiple tentacles going and wrapping around the boat, and you can see Rizzo and a couple others jumping off the ship from a good 20-30 feet out of the air as it's being held up there, and you just watch it go and snapped in half.
Yeah.
And the boat essentially severed in two. And that's what you just noticed.
Wow.
Don't see that
Thanks,
every day.
Papa. I want to thank Papa, so I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, you can thank Papa.
Okay, I'll do that. I thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
And then you just hear, "Ooh."
Food?
I feel like
Okay.
Papa might turn on us.
I'm
and
going
give
Exactly.
us more
to
food
I know,
here.
I'm going to feed that sucker immediately. So I found some more mackerel and chalk that overboard. I don't need Papa turning against me.
All right. Yeah, you can dump out whatever fish you have available to you.
Okay.
Um,
Kind of back, roundhouse kick it.
Lawrence,
Right.
go ahead and actually not Lawrence. It would be Scuttle. I need you to go ahead and make a perception check for me.
All right. 12.
As you're steering the ship and kind of like in awe of what you just saw, and you look behind you, you can see a ship about twice the size of yours, with sails fully set, and you can make out what looks to be a symbol on the main mast, and it looks like a large anchor that has like a fish arced across the top with an arrow in its mouth, moving really fast up on your tail.
I'm going to yell out, "A ship ahead! A ship!" And just kind of point out what's coming towards us.
Do I see it?
Perception check for me with advantage since it's been called out.
Dirty 20.
You would see it.
I stream out, try to turn fast. Just get away from it. Don't
And-
fire anything. Just don't turn back. Just don't people.
Do I recognize the flag at all?
You would not.
Okay.
You personally would not.
So
Actually, you know what? Make a. I'll take that back. Make a history check for me.
History. Okay. 10.
It looks vaguely familiar. You're not sure where you place it though,
Okay.
but you don't know who it is. You just you kind of remember seeing it, but you can't remember where you've seen this symbol before.
So are the rest, the people that got dumped out of the boat, are they still? They're in the water now, right?
Yeah, there were many of them that leaped overboard when the ship was being lifted into the air and twisted and wrecked into two.
Okay. All right.
So
I'll just.
all you see in the water right now is just there's some bodies. There's a lot of wreckage. You can see two large sections of ship, mast broken in half. There's some sails that are floating kind of on the top of the water. You don't see quite everybody that was on the ship, so you don't know whether they went underwater or like kind of where they're at, because there is quite a bit of wreckage. Some parts of the ship are on fire, just due that they were lighting cannons while this was all getting lifted into the air, so causing some of those sparks to ignite some of the other flammables within the ship. But yeah,
Fanwa, what did you do?
Right now.
So I'm gonna.
What?
I said, Fanwa, what did you do?
I took revenge.
I guess so. Big time. So
I
I'm
think I
gonna.
did.
I'm gonna try to steer the boat to avoid that one coming towards us.
Okay. And Maximilian says, just hurry up and get to the iron coffer. We need to recover that crew before anybody else does. I can see ships coming, and I don't want them to take our money. This is all ours. This is our crew.
All right. I'll follow directions with him that he gave.
Okay. All right. And as you guys are going, you do notice a small island, not even 30 minutes out, and you can see what looks to be a ship that's almost marooned on the shore. You can see part of the mast tipped and broke, and there is a small smoldering fire that you're getting puffs of white smoke up in the air, almost like a help signal. to get your attention.
All right,
We
so
all see this?
we all see it. So I'm gonna try to head us towards there, I guess, or ask the captain.
Okay.
Is that where we need to go?
And he goes, and he quickly calls over to Serene. And he goes, Serene, give me my telescope. I need a periscope, whatever kind of scope. I just need to be able to see quick. And my book, my journal. I need my map. Quick. And so she comes over and she's like, here you go. And just kind of plops it in his hand. And you see him kind of diving through it, looking at his map. And he kind of shows it to you, Scuttle. And you see this? This is where we're at. And yeah, that's it. That's the place. We need to go quick. And he shouts to the everybody else down below, and he goes, start dumping unnecessary barrels. We need to lighten the load and get there fast.
All right, so I'll steer us towards that ship and that island.
Okay. What's
I
everybody
just
else
stare
doing?
out at the smoke. I'm not unloading anything.
Okay.
So we need to lighten our load.
Yep.
All right, so I just start chucking food over
Okay.
because we're heading to an island, so I don't think that we necessarily need it. There's probably food there,
Okay.
and the barrels are so heavy, so
Okay.
I figured that's a good place to start.
And you get another communication. Ooh.
Yeah.
And you can see below the ship, you're watching these barrels with these tentacles that come out of the water and pull it down, and then this bright pinkish red under the water surface. And so you're making Papa very happy.
Well, good, and bonding.
You got a pet.
Lifelong friends.
Lawrence, as you look behind, you staring at the smoke for a little while, kind of almost in a daze, and you look behind and you can see that this ship, with a very familiar symbol to you, is rapidly closing in on you. However, you guys are almost at the point where you can jump off the ship and go and see if there's any crew that you guys can bring back. As you look out, the captain's got his little scope out and he's looking. He goes, I see it. Yes. It says iron coffer right on the side. Beautiful. And there's no other ships here. And he looks behind. He goes, yeah. Well, almost no other ships. Hurry up. Let's go. Bron, drop the skiff. We need to get over there fast. And you see him kind of go over to the side of the ship. And he looks over Lawrence and goes, give me a hand, boy. We need to go ashore.
I asked him, do you know why we have another ship following us?
And he looks back. Seems our babysitter wants her baby back.
I had a feeling.
I help him drop the thing. So I'm very upset. But I internalize it.
Oh man.
All right. So you get the ship dropped, the skiff dropped, and Ron's kind of holding on to the rope that's keeping it essentially hooked to the side of the boat. And he looks at all of you guys and says, well, just going to stand there, or are you going to get in the ship?
I say 1 second. I actually forgot my weapon just in case, and I kind of run off over towards the captain. And I ask the captain, why is that ship following us?
He goes, it seems your mother has a particular interest in this ship just as I do. Maybe she's hiding something. Or maybe she just wants her little boy back. Maybe I should give her to you. What do you say?
I run back and just jump over and take it down to the skiff.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
I'm jumping in the skiff.
Yep.
Yeah,
Same.
Same here.
Okay. you guys get lowered down, and then all of a sudden you see Ron kind of leap off the top of the ship and right into the skiff, kind of jolts the ship that you guys are in, and he orders to start rowing. As you guys are getting closer to this the ship that's kind of beached, essentially, you can see right on the side, etched, says Iron Coffer on there. And you can all, as you're kind of looking at the shore, you're noticing there's like a chest. There's several shiny pieces of coin that seem to be littered across the beach. And as you look at the side of the ship, you also notice there's a large, massive hole in the side that looks like some kind of cannon fire that this ship has kind of succumbed to. And the closer you're getting to shore and you're kind of looking at you're getting closer to where you can see that fire, you can see about 4 or 5 crew member that you can tell all looked very thin, very sunburnt, and have probably been sitting there for several days and extremely malnourished at this point.
Sad. Too bad I threw that food in the water.
True. That'd be handy right now.
Could have been real nice to have.
How are you over there? We come to save you.
Who goes there? Who goes there?
We've been hired to find you.
Oh God! And they kind of like look at each other, and one of the crew members, a very elderly man, long gray beard, shaggy white hair, and essentially you would almost mistake him for homeless if you saw him on on the street. And he looks over to a better dressed individual within their group and kind of grabs him by the coat, and he starts weeping, and he's like, I'm not gonna die here on this island. Thank the gods. Thank the gods. And you can see the other ones kind of just patting him on the back, consoling him. Told you they'd come. It was just a matter of time. We've got too much money on this ship for them to let us be left alone.
So I'm gonna start trying to load some loot up since we got a ship on our tail.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going straight for the gems. That's my moneymaker.
There you go.
You guys are like, forget the people, get the loot.
I'm getting the loot, and I'm gonna stuff one rather large gem in my pocket to see if I can get away with it.
I need a sleight of hand check.
You're darn right. 13.
Braun, as you are stuffing that gem in your pocket, you get this big, massive, greenish half-orc hand that grabs your wrist. And he kind of punches down right in your face, and he goes, "Put back the captain's gems."
Nice try, man.
Okay.
Where the heck is Rizzo at this point?
Did he get killed, I assume? I mean, well, we don't know for sure.
No.
He's flailing in the water.
Huh.
At minimum.
I walked over to the well-dressed person.
Uh-huh.
And I said, like, hey, can I talk to you for a second? And I asked him, you ever hear of Captain Dubois? Is that our captain's name, by the way? Dubois.
Yeah, Dubois.
Dubois.
And he, and as you say that, he kind of raises one eyebrow, and he goes, "Max is here."
I go, maybe. What would that mean to you?
And he kind of gets like a chipper spirit about it, and he goes, "Take me to that old sea dog."
I say that's fine, no problem. But before I do that, does the name Stormwind mean anything to you in this context right now, or any reason why a Stormwind might be coming here?
Well, if she wants payment, perhaps.
Okay, yeah. So
My
what's
cargo might have been incentive to be here. Is that why little old Max was sent? Kind of a joke of a captain to send for this kind of endeavor.
Yeah, I'm not with Matt or anything. Yeah, I agree. The clown that guy is. Yeah, I'm actually the captain of this crew. And I just all right, keep loading them.
And he goes, "Oh, you're the captain? Kind of drab, aren't you?"
I look at him and I say, I'm a bit of a cynic. What can I say? I don't really go with the whole bourgeois kind of thing like that silly Matt's boy does.
And he kind of laughs and he's like, "Wow, things have really changed since I became a captain. Well, Captain Morrow." And he sticks out his hand.
Yes, Captain Formstend, and shake his hand.
I need a deception or deception check.
I was nailing it. 16.
And he believes you.
All right.
All right, Captain Formstink, you said?
Formstend.
Stink. Sorry. Odd name. Never heard of you.
Oh, you will. I guess you have just now.
Do you have any food for my men? We've been out here for about a week's time with no food, and we've been trying to eat leaves off plants and insects, and that only goes so far. Seagulls don't exactly taste the best.
I'll tell you what. Load all of the gold onto my ship. Say to anybody that says otherwise that I am the captain, and smack them if they say otherwise, and you can have all the food you need.
Very well. And he kind of motions his men. Old man Willis here won't be able to help really much. As you can tell, he's my navigator, but that's all he's good for. That's in cooking. So I'm going to send him up on your ship ahead if that's okay with you.
I say, actually, hold on one second. Though I am a captain, I do love a good story. Leave him with me. I'm sure he has something to tell.
Okay. But he needs attention. He needs food, water.
Yes. We will do that after.
I don't care about the dude.
I overheard the conversation. I'm carrying some rations. How many people are marooned on the ship?
There's 4 plus the captain, so 5 altogether.
All right, I have 10 rations on me.
Oh, very good.
So I'm gonna hand out 5 of those rations to the crew and captain.
The captain kind of looks down and extends his hand. Captain Morrow. And you all?
Shod Runestrike. And at that point, I'm going to perform a minor illusion.
Okay.
And it's gonna create a sound kind of behind everybody.
All right.
To distract them. And then I want to swipe that gem.
Oh my god.
Sleight of hand check with advantage.
Okay, so what's that? 3 rolls you said, right?
So you do 2 rolls and take the highest.
Okay. All right. Oh, hello. All right, and then sleight of hand. That's a 22, baby.
Oh, yeah. You got a big fat gem in your pocket with nobody noticing.
Oh my
That was the
god.
whole plan. I don't really care if they live or die.
Just cost you some rations, that's all.
And Lawrence, I need you to go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Absolutely.
And same with Fanwa.
After Shar gives him the ration, by the way, I say, courtesy of the ship, my ship. Don't forget it. 20. Not natural, though.
3 plus 3.
Oh, 16.
16.
You both, as you hear this boom that's kind of behind and distracts everybody, Shard's a little focused on his gem in the pocket, and everybody else again looking over that way. Something catches both of your attention though. You can hear what sounds like some slogging in some sand, and then you can hear what sounds to be like, and you look over and you see this slopping, wet, half-burnt rat, and along with Seahawk, who is awake and kind of, bound and gagged and trying to talk to you but can't. And there's two other individuals. One is the cloaked wizard-looking lady, and another companion that is rat in form. And so Rizzo looks over and goes, "So, Fanwa, we meet one last time. Shall I end your little companion's life right here, as I did your lover's?"
Oh, them's fighting words.
Oh, no. Nah.
I'm going to say, today, justice will be served. You slimy little rat.
My name is Anwar Montoya. You've killed my lover.
Prepare to die.
Everybody roll initiative.
18 for Scuttle.
Oh. 19.
That's 9.
I got
What
8.
is it?
8 for Lawrence,
Yes.
and 18 for Shard.
19.
19. Ooh, even better.
It was
Where's
18 for
it?
Scuttle.
Where's initiative, Randy? Or is it just this?
That's
It's just 9. I rolled a 9.
There should be a plus in your.
You had a plus
Oh, you
three,
don't.
I thought.
Well,
Randy
I
said.
do have an initiative. I'm sorry. I have. It's a 20 then.
Okay.
Yours is a 12.
Oh, 12.
All right. Wow. And then. Here. Cool. So, Shard.
Yeah.
You are up.
Yes, sir. How close am I to everyone to the thine enemies at this point?
You are probably, I would say, 30 feet from the enemies.
30 feet. All right, I'll save that one. I'll save that one for later. Huh. Let's do another acid splash. How many? So there's obviously what's his face. And then who else is on there? I know we had the Seahawk.
You got Seahawk, you've got Rizzo, and then he's got the cloaked lady that was casting spells earlier, and one other rat pirate that's with.
Okay, so we're gonna do more of a targeted attack. We're gonna do the acid splash at the cloaked figure and Rizzo. That's a dexterity saving of 13.
Pass. Fail for the cloaked figure.
Right. So I'll do 1d6, and that's a 10 damage.
Hot damn.
Half
You know
of
how
it.
to make a girl hurt.
This
Was it
attack
half?
bonus is pretty nice.
Was it a half damage for somebody that passed?
Oh, yeah.
or-
No, not for the acid splash.
Okay.
No, because those are my other ones are a little bit more broad. I'm gonna probably end up cooking Seahawk if I do those.
Right. Probably.
All right. So then that's going to put us to, Rizzo. So Rizzo pulls out, he's got 2 swords, two scimitars, and you see him take off the mask. That's, again, half kind of melted. And you get the full visual, and you know for sure this is absolutely Rizzo in all of his glory. And he looks over at you, Fanwa, and he says, "I'm going to have fun cutting you up, just as I did your lover. stuff you in a barrel and feed you to the sharks' chum. And he dashes up to you, blades drawn, and he's just going to start swinging at you. And let's see if he hits. So that's going to be 23 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, she's got armor at 12 plus dexterity, so that'd be a 17.
Oh my gosh.
That's
What is
gonna
about
be-
to happen to me?
That's going to be for 8 slashing damage on you.
Okay.
Oh,
And then Sable, his lovely wizard apprentice, is going to go ahead and attack now. She casts a spell, but you see this bolt of fire kind of go right by your head shard. It just whizzes right by you.
Okay.
And the other is kind of holding a dagger up to Seahawk's throat. So just kind of holding Seahawk hostage. So the other one isn't going to do anything other than that. So that's going to put us to... let's see who's next. That is Scuttle.
All right, I'm gonna run up to the magic user there and attack with my short sword.
Okay.
Does 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
All right, then
No.
I'm gonna spend a key point to do 2 unarmed attacks for my bonus action.
Okay. Okay.
Hold on just a sec. 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Man, all right, second. 17?
17 hits.
That hits for 5.
And this is on the mage, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
That's all I can do.
Okay. That's going to put us to Fanwa.
Okay.
So you have Rizzo. Just
Yeah, I think I got some.
Rizzo's hurting too.
Rizzo is hurt.
I thought I bought myself like a blade or something when we were shopping.
You have a short sword,
Short sword, that was it.
but you have the short bow is a higher damage weapon for you.
How close am I to him?
He's right next to you, so you would have disadvantage shooting him with a.
I want to stick him with my sword anyway.
Okay.
This is gonna be up close and personal.
All right.
So I am at this point. Fanwa is like blinded by rage. It's very difficult for me to concentrate because I'm so angry. But I fight through it, and I roll a 4.
Plus,
You go to cut him and slash at him, and instead you as you come down, you just press the side of his face.
Oh, nice, cute, real cute. Yeah, I'll win.
Is a sword swing? Is that her whole action then?
Yep, and then she can do. Do you have 2 swords or you just have 1?
I think she has a dagger.
a dagger you could use.
You can offhand attack with your dagger, but you don't get your plus to attack bonus. It would just be your straight roll.
Sure. No, you didn't. You ended up having your short bow and a short sword.
Dang it. Can I do anything else my turn right
You could
now?
probably back away a little bit, maybe get some distance, maybe.
If you back away, you're gonna trigger an opportunity of attack.
Okay.
You're right
No,
next to
I was going to ask if I could maybe cast a spell or something, if I have that capability.
You do,
Only-
but that would be an action point.
Yeah, only
Yeah,
if
it
it
has to
does
be
a
one that
bonus.
says bonus action.
She could try to punch him
Yeah.
if you
Yeah,
wanted to.
why don't I punch him?
Punch you.
Yeah.
Roll
Unarmed
that time.
attack.
Okay,
Straight roll.
here I go.
Which is gonna be
Please.
that's gonna be a strength check essentially.
So what is that? Just 0 minus?
Yeah.
Attack plus your strength.
I hate this. 2.
Oh,
Am I a freaking wuss?
at least it wasn't a 1. So that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We're retiring that die. That
That
die
is-
is
yeah.
no longer in rotation.
Done.
Bad die.
Done.
Oh, poor Fanwa.
I quit. You know what? Forget you, Randu.
Yeah, exactly. It's not
All
worth
right.
it.
Lawrence is up.
So outside of Rizzo, how many of Rizzo's crew is there?
There's 2 that are with Rizzo.
There's
One's
the mage and the other person.
One has a dagger to Seahawk's throat, and there's a mage that is casting spells.
Okay. So I say, hold on. I'm the captain of this crew. Currently, you're holding a dagger to one of my crew members, since I am the captain, and that's one of my crew members. And I say, look. I hold no grudge against any of you except for that rat dude. Because one of my crew members hates him for some reason that I don't know.
Wait. Don't be giving away the gems now. Captain.
Now that's fighting words between you and Lawrence.
Just let us do with the rat man what we will. And the 2 of you can have some slice of the pie.
Persuasion check.
And all of Shard's gems, though. I really, yes.
I've got plenty of spells for that game, Lawrence.
20.
Keep off
Not
them gems.
magical.
They don't buy it. The one you're talking to that's got the blade to Seahawk's throat, he kind of, as you start talking, he switches his head over and looks at you, and he's like, yeah, I don't buy it at all. How about we just take everything and kill all of you? No need to share with you humans. And he spits on the ground.
All right. So, I'm then going to try to cast Hideous Laughter on that dude.
Okay.
So, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so creature of my choice, that dude.
That dude.
That dude.
Perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter if this spell affects it. So you have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand for the duration, which is 1 minute.
Okay.
If it has an intelligence score of 4 or less, it's not affected.
No, it's got a high intelligence. It rolled a 15 for the wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. All right. That didn't affect it.
Not very funny.
I tried.
All right, that's gonna put us to back to the top. Shard.
You're darn right. All right. I'm going to.
So keep in mind, about 30 feet away, you've
Yep.
got the caster. You got the rat holding the knife to Seahawk's throat. And virtually right about next to you is Fanwa and Rizzo battling it out. Fanwa more or less caressing Rizzo's face, not really fighting.
Yeah. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I get killing somebody confused with caressing their face.
Just giving him a false sense of security. That's all.
So I'm like right next to him, right?
Yeah.
So I think I might be able to use this burning hands. And it's a 15-foot cone, but it starts obviously, close to me. So I think if I'm close enough to the guy, I can kind of separate him out. All right, so I'll do a Rizzo. I'll do a burning hands on Rizzo, and let's see here, flame. Dexterity saving of 13.
All right, let me pull Rizzo back up. Ooh, good. 21.
All right. Well, I still get half as much of whatever this is on a successful roll,
Okay.
which is 3d6 plus 5. So that is 8, 11, it's 16. So that'd be an 8 damage.
How do you want to do this?
How do I want to? Oh, me?
Describe the kill.
Describe his death.
He's dead. So I throw a cone of fire at him, and I direct it towards his face because that's the exposed part. As his skin melts away and his eyeballs pop out of their sockets, they gently do a small burst and then ooze down his face.
That's awesome.
As he falls over.
Beautiful.
Wow.
And Fawnwell, almost in disbelief of what just happened, is like now staring at a pile of burnt, oozy Rizzo.
And you know what? I would have been so angry that my
I
revenge
saw
was
that you
taken
needed
from
some
me.
help, girl.
But frankly, she's kind of a wuss. So needed help.
Fawnwell, make a perception check for me with advantage because you're so close.
Roll 2.
What?
Roll this again. You can't roll for beans.
Really? What do you need to know?
Your perception, so it's 8 plus whatever your perception is.
It's right here.
Yeah.
3.
So it's 11.
That was with advantage?
Yep. It was a 3, and then it was an 8.
Well, I'll give 11 will give it to you. And so as you're looking down at Rizzo's charred head / corpse, you see what looks to be a shiny chain necklace with a pendant on it. Something that looks very familiar to you.
Okay. So I rip it off his neck, his oozing, bubbling neck.
That's right.
And as you grab this, you can see what looks to be like for you, it was an old gift that you gave to Rando.
Oh, I thought I remembered that
And
somewhere.
it's almost like a little locket. And when you open it, you read what, was inscribed there. And it says, to my love, Rando, love Fanwa. And there's like a little picture of you two together in this it looks like a little book. And it's something that Rizzo took off your ex-love's corpse when he dismantled it.
Okay. So she's upset, so she's crying in the sand, but reaches over and hugs. What's your guy's name?
I'm Shard.
Shard.
Young lady.
For helping me.
I just saved your life.
Whoever
Remember
she
my
can,
name forever.
whoever she can grab first, just hey you.
That's what I do.
All right. So that's gonna put us, because we still got 2 peeps left, and we got to get Seahawk taken care of. Let's see here. So next up, so out of anger of seeing Rizzo melted, Sable, the caster, that mage that was with Rizzo, looks over at Shard, and she is going to cast. Let's see here. Let's see if that works. Oh yeah, baby. Hey, Paul, just because you'll know how to do it quicker, roll me a D100.
Okay. $92. That's not
Great.
good, probably.
What the heck?
Let's see what happens with a 92.
So our DM has rolled a natural 20, and he has a table of nastiness.
she looks over with the same force. Essentially, you see her. Well, actually, let me just describe it because it's so much cooler to describe. A beam of crackling blue energy laces out towards you, forming a sustained arc of lightning between you and the mage. And you just took 20 lightning damage.
Okay. All right, that's fun.
Are you still up?
I'm dead. I'm dead at 20.
What?
Okay, so
You
you're just knocked down.
Okay.
Oh. Yeesh.
Man.
So you're going to have to be making death saving throws.
Or we can cure you if we have healing spells.
Okay.
The other the other rat is still kind of holding Seahawk hostage in hopes of somehow making it out of this entanglement alive. So that's going to go to Scuttle.
I'm gonna continue to attack the mage with my short sword.
Okay.
18 to hit.
Yep.
That hits for 6.
Okay.
And I'm gonna spend a key to 2 unarmed flurry of blows.
Okay.
18 again.
Yep.
That hits for 8.
Oh wow, that was painful.
And then second one, that's a miss.
All right. So then that puts us to Fanwa.
Can you... Little help.
You
Right.
watch Shard, just like this huge arc of lightning kind of come from the mage and hits him, and now he's laying on the ground with this smoldering burn mark right in the center of his chest, and kind of his clothes are actually almost somewhat like embers, like it was just on fire.
Okay, so she runs over to him, and she's going to try to cure his wounds.
All right.
So...
What is it? Where is it?
Let's cure.
1d8.
Then probably
big one.
plus. Oh yeah. Is it just 1d8 plus?
It's 1d. It's 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
So it'd probably be wisdom for her as well.
Yeah. And that's a +1, so that's a 7.
So you have some life reinstilled back in your body, but you're still prone on the ground, just laying there, kind of wondering what the hell just happened. And that throws us right back to the start with actually shoot Shard. Yeah.
That's me. All right. Well, I'm gonna stand up, and can I cast spells in this condition?
Yeah.
As long
All
as
right, how far am I away from the spellcaster?
30 feet.
30 feet still. Can I get up and move?
You can get up and do half movement, so you can go 15 feet.
All right, so that puts me at 15 feet distance then?
Yep. Yeah, standing up takes half your movement.
Right.
Did we skip my turn? I'm sorry. I feel
What was
like
that?
Shard went. I don't think I went in between Shard and Shard.
Let me
Because
see
Shard
here.
killed the rat, right? Rizzo.
Yeah. Oh, I do apologize. Yeah, Lawrence.
Yeah, Don said
Lawrence is up. I do apologize.
You did.
I skipped Lawrence. Lawrence, you are up.
He's
Alright.
a skippable character.
Yeah. I'm about to save us right here, okay?
Okay. By looking up your history of rat creatures.
I'm the captain now.
You're no captain of mine.
I look at the guy, I'm like, look. Oh, one of my rock dudes just got really hurt. Rizzo just died. Last chance, dude. Last chance, or you're done for. Just back off. You get a little slice of the pie, and that's it. We'll call it even. Your hands are clean. No problem. I'll even throw in this. A valuable slave, okay? I will give you the famous captain, Maximilian Dubois. I will throw
Persuasion
that
check.
into you. Deception, you said, right?
Persuasion.
Oh, persuasion. $11.
You're so convincing.
11.
He's not buying it.
All right. I go back to hideous laughter and I try to, I do a little toot and he has to do I think it was a wisdom saving throw.
I think wisdom save, yeah.
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, that fails. Dude's
Oh my
laughing
gosh.
hysterically now.
Does he take any damage?
He doesn't take damage. He's essentially, I think he like falls prone.
Yeah.
And he said
He's
he laughed for
incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration, which is a minute.
So you guys watch this rat starts and he kind of like drops his weapon and starts holding his stomach and he's like crying in tears. He's laughing so hard and he's like pounding the sand, like literally pounding sand. And he's just like down on his knees, like crying, laughing, just ridiculous. And you guys are like, what the hell just happened?
Let me guess. You told him you were the captain.
Now, anything else, Lawrence?
Can I run over to Seahawk and undad him and everything?
Yeah, you're not going to be able to really move Seahawk because you'd be right next to a caster and then provoke opportunity of attack if you're going to try and pull Seahawk away.
Oh, right. The caster's still up. Nah, I'm dead. I'm dead on my turn. I look over at Stubble and I say, thank you for always supporting me.
Sure. Now it's your go.
All right, we're gonna bring on a new spell here. We're gonna do Ray of Frost. It's a frigid beam of blue light. So I cast this, and it's a 60-foot spell, and it is a ranged spell attack. Where is it? On a hit. So I guess it doesn't.
You gotta roll.
So you got to roll it.
Yeah, you got to roll.
I have to roll a hit.
Yeah, and then your spell modifier.
I got you. All right, so it's a 12, and then whatever. Do you have hit modifiers, or is it just a straight roll?
There should be hit modifiers for your spell casting.
Oh, for the actual spell casting.
Yeah, like a +5 or plus.
Yeah, something like that.
It's probably a +5 if I had to guess.
Yeah, yep, it is. Yep, +5.
So yeah, that would definitely hit. You hit.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, and then I think it's a 1d8. Let me get back to it here.
Okay.
Yeah, 1d8, and then it's a speed reduction of 10 feet for one turn.
All right, and so this, actually, how do you want to do this one?
So it's a hit of 9.
You killed it.
Describe the death.
So I killed her too?
Yeah.
Man, I'm a baller.
Going Buck. I'm glad
So
this dude
one,
sneaked on the boat.
This one, she has a bit of water on her, obviously from the water already, and since it's a frost, she just permafrost. Her whole body just permafrost, and you see her skin blister up and turn black, and then after the spell kind of wears off, you just see her entire outer layer of skin just kind of fall to the ground in like an ashy kind of frozen mess.
Sweet.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. All right. Anything else you gonna do?
At this point, I pretty much did everything. I think right. I had maybe a bonus, but I don't really have any bonus action type stuff. So,
Lawrence, do I have to make a saving throw each? Can I for the hideous laughter each turn, or is it just as long as you deem it to be?
It's at the end of each of its turns,
Okay.
and each time it takes damage, then it has to make a wisdom saving throw.
It failed the wisdom saving throw. So what's the damage?
No, if it takes damage.
Oh,
If it takes damage, yeah. This will never make it take damage. It just makes it incapacitated until a minute passes.
It didn't save, so everybody's still staring at this rat just laughing hysterically at the ground. Scuttle, that puts us to you.
All right, I'm gonna go over to the rat and try to put it out of its misery.
With advantage, you get to attack.
Oh, sweet. 18 to hit.
Yep.
That hits for 10.
Yeah. Describe the death.
He's just rolling around laughing, and I'm just trying to poke my sword to try to catch him because he keeps rolling around, and finally I just catch him right in the heart, all the way through to the sand.
Sweet. And you just watch the sand all around it turn this deep, deep red. And the annoying laughter that you heard for the last 20 seconds is finally done. All the rats, all the Rizzo's gang is all dead. Seahawk is laying on the ground, kind of in tears, still bound and gagged, and you see behind you, Captain Morrow's like, not bad. I've seen better, but not bad.
That's my
I
crew.
just smoke storm two dudes, and you're telling me I'm not bad.
Right.
Where's my gems, Captain?
Well, why don't you speak to her? And as you guys, Lawrence turns around and he sees the ship that was behind your guys' ship the whole time is now pulled, essentially pulled all the way up to shore, anchored, and Lawrence can see what looks to be his mother and a crew of 8 standing only but 20 feet behind you. And she looks over, she's got arms folded. Well, Lawrence, I see you got yourself into a wee bit of a fight, huh?
Yeah, my crew came out okay.
Your crew. And she starts laughing, and all the men behind her are just like totally chuckling. So since when did you become a captain?
I look over to Captain Morrow and I say, "Hey, tell her what my name is."
He said Captain something Stink.
Yeah, that's enough. See, Captain. You heard it. That's right. No more Dubois. It's my ship now, and I'm my own captain.
And you can see Maximilian's over at his ship, and he's just shouting out, "Get back here, you fools! Get back here!" But everyone's not really like paying too much attention to him. And your mom just kind of stand there, and she kind of looks back. Help these fools get this loaded up. I want my cargo back as quick as possible, and be discreet about it. Pay these men some money, make them go away. The rest of you... Oh, yes, you, little man.
I prefer gems, miss.
Gems. Give him some gems. Let's call it a day. I'm tired of this petty nuisance here. I'm just glad to see my son finally out there trying to make a man of himself. Didn't think you had it in you.
He doesn't.
He hardly did anything.
A lot of growth happened on this trip. I had to knock around a few people. It was no biggie, but I am your son after all, so. All right, men. Take some of your gold, help my mother load it onto her ship, and then load it onto mine the rest.
Captain
I just kind of stare at him and walk past.
And Captain Morrow and the others and his crew kind of look at you, and he laughs. He goes, I knew it wasn't true. You're no captain. You're just a fake. And your mother looks over at everybody and says, you'll all be paid well. Go back to the harbor. Go back to the tavern. Speak to Micah. He'll have plenty of gems and gold waiting for you. I hope that'll satisfy you all. Please, don't tell of my son's mischievous behavior. If anything, do try to make him sound a little more of a man than I know he really is.
Oh my gosh, can't win.
I I look out into the distance with my arms crossed, just thinking about the time that I was a captain. So,
Delusional.
If you would like, you can join me on my ship. We'll be back in port within 24 hours.
yeah, I go into my mom's ship.
Oh my.
Yeah, I want to jump on there too.
Yep.
Yes.
Let's leave.
I'm done with that Dubois guy.
All right, you
Yeah,
guys come
let
back.
Dubois steer his own ship back home.
Yeah, really.
You all come back to port, and you go to the tavern, and Micah greets you. Oh, well, glad to have you all back. Your mother had instructed me to make sure you are all taken care of. Please follow me. And he takes you back to a room, gives you each a key. And he goes, and they all have a number etched on them. Go to your rooms, and you will find your payment waiting for you.
I go to my room.
Yep, I go get my loot.
Okay.
I mumble there better be some gems as I walk more towards mine.
Shard, you walk into your room, and there is a chest that's got its lid popped open, and it's just loaded with all sorts of emeralds, rubies, sapphires, diamonds, everything that would make your sweet little heart flutter.
And I pull out the captain's gem and I put it on top and close the lid.
Nice.
Lawrence, you go into your room and you see this little box that when you open it has a scroll in it.
Oh, okay. I lift the scroll, I inspect it first, and I gently.
And as you see the wax seal on it, it is your household sigil, the anchor with the fish and the arrow in its mouth.
Ooh.
And you open it up, and it's a letter from your mom that basically states, "Son, I am proud you have made it there and back. I feared for your life, but I knew you could do it. Your new ship awaits you in the harbor."
Oh.
Oh.
What's up? What's up?
A
is a
tear
captain.
rolls down my eye.
Is it a rowboat? Is it a one-man rowboat?
Is that a
Yeah,
paddle
probably.
It's that ship.
It's a paddle boat.
Yeah, like one of those big swan paddle boats.
Oh yeah, there you go. Pedal boats.
Scuttle, you go into your room, and
Oh.
and you have a chest that's just loaded with coin. Tons and tons of coin, platinum to your heart's desire, really enough to let you go lead a very well-off life, or do whatever you want. Fanwa,
Yes.
you go into your room, and as you open the door, you go and you see what seems to be a very plain room. There's nothing special waiting for you. But the room you were given is a very large one with multiple rooms. All you see when you walk in on the desk is a rose and a little note.
All right, so I walk over and smell the rose and prick my finger on a thorn, and I just look at it and I start crying a little bit because it reminds me of all the trauma I've been through and my cut fingers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then I open the note.
And it
there's
says,
something.
"To my love, it pained me to not be together, but we shall be reunited soon." And you just see a little R.
What?
Roll a
He's
perception
not dead.
check for me.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, he's not dead.
My friggin' roll will probably kill him. 11?
And then perception is 3, so you're at 14.
And you can hear in a room kind of around the corner what sounded like a chair kind of scooting out. As you walk in, you see a man standing,
I'm looking at Justin's face.
kind of like a cloak over his head, and he turns around and pulls it back, and it's Randu.
Oh my gosh! Oh
said-
man.
And he says, "My dear Fanwa, it pained me to fake my death, but I had to go on King's orders, and the only way I could achieve what needed to be done was for everybody to believe I was dead, including you."
Oh wow.
And he kind of kneels down and kisses your hand.
Oh, and I slapped him for doing that to me because I could have died trying to avenge him. Irresponsible. But then, yeah, everything's good, and I kiss him on the face.
Well done, everybody, for our
All right.
one-shot adventure. That concludes everything.
Awesome.
Woohoo.
Very much
Awesome.
appreciated everybody's time.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a
absolutely.
great ending.
Yeah, I was doing some
I was
face
super
melting,
surprised
you
by
know.
that.
That was super fun, guys. You definitely were like thinking out of the box big time, which is great when playing D&D. So we really appreciate the
Oh,
imagination
that
and
was
stuff.
fun.
That
And
was
I hope
good,
you
man.
guys enjoyed it too. Obviously,
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
That was a blast. That was cool, and I'm glad that everything got taken care of with Seahawk and all that.
yeah, it all came full circle.
My mission almost wanted to become about forget Randu. I need to make sure Seahawk's okay. Oh, that's cool. That was a fun
Dan, go ahead.
What's
I
up?
was gonna say, Dan, thank you for DMing. That was super cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thank you
Absolutely.
so much.
Yeah, that must be a difficult thing to do, getting all that
Absolutely.
together. Thank you.
It's fun. The hardest part is when you have people decide to go cannonballing off the side of a ship and derail it.
Yeah.
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 Oh my gosh, I love it.
So we talked with Squid. We killed a lot
Right.
of people. We
Heck
saved people.
That's right.
And we're reconnected with lost loves and our gyms and our love of history.
Heck yeah.
Exactly.
We did it.
Awesome.
I'm
Thank
gonna-
you.
I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you for everybody that stopped by in the chat, and people that's watching this later. If you'd like to see me and Dan kind of do this again sometime, invite people on, or if you guys want to come on and do it again in the future, you're more than welcome to jump on and play. So
Right
We-
too.